What's up, fam? It's me. I'm back. Um, I'm not feeling too well, so this won't, I won't be here with you long. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is staying safe, and I hope everybody is being smart. Most importantly, I hope you are going within so that you can get to know your true self. I hope you are paying attention to yourself, to the things that trigger you. I hope you are working on doing your shadow work. And most importantly, I hope you are loving yourselves, giving yourselves grace, giving yourself time, giving yourself patience, and on or at least starting your healing journey. Okay? All right, now let's get into this because I got a download a couple of days ago. And the reason why I haven't been kind of active is because I've been on grandma duty. You know, it's spring break time and all this kind of stuff is going on. And my granddaughter was on spring break, so I've been on grandma duty. Okay, so that's pretty much over now. So I'm back. Hold on a minute, y'all. All right, so it was a couple of days ago. Today is Friday, right? I'm thinking this was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I got a little information. I got a message, and I came to bring that message to you. Now, let me make it personal because, like I said, I always want to let y'all know that you are not alone on this road. Whether you're on the word of discovery, whether you are on your spiritual journey, or whether you are on your healing journey, whatever the case may be, you are not alone. Right? Many of us are going through the same things. Many of us are dealing with the same things. Many of us have been where some of you new folk are going. So just understand that you are never alone in this on this journey. Whether it be shadow work, whether it be healing, whether it be self-discovery or whatever, you are not alone. So, and I can drive that home no better than to share my experiences with you guys about the things that I'm going through. Okay, now, as you guys know, there are some things that I'm trying to manifest. There are some things that I'm trying to bring into my reality. There's just this whole new way of life that I'm trying to create for myself, for my family, and for the people around me, right? Well, and this is the eighth year. We all know that 2012, well, not all of us know, but for those of you who don't know, 2024 is the eighth year. And all that simply means is if you add 20, 0, 2, and 4, you get 8, right? It's been called the year of infinite possibilities. It's been called the year of infinity because if you flip the number 8 over, it looks a lot like the infinity symbol. It's been called the year of prosperity. It's been called a money year and all of that. But that's the good stuff about the year 8 that everybody wants to talk about. Okay, well, there are also some karmic things and some bad things or whatever that come along with the year of 8. There's a lot of exposure going on right now, and we see a lot of that going on with your celebrities and different other places. You see a lot of exposure going on. You see a lot of exposing of the truth. You see a lot of exposing of things that people talked about years and years ago, and folks just shut them down and said that it was conspiracy and blah, blah. Well, you see a lot of exposing going on. The exposing actually started towards the end of last year. And as we go forward in this year, there's going to be more and more exposing, right? And all it is just that it's like this year of 8 is a year of truth. And then, of course, too, we're in the age of Aquarius now. We just left out of the age of Pisces. Now we're in the age of Aquarius. And that age of Aquarius is all about information. It's all about knowing. The age of Aquarius is all about you finding out the truth about things, right? So there's a lot of exposing going on. There will be a whole lot more exposing going on before this year is out, right? A whole lot of people, a whole lot of things are going to be exposed because this is the information age. This is the technology age. This is the age of Aquarius where things cannot stay hidden. Things cannot stay hidden. The truth cannot stay hidden. Things cannot stay hidden in this year, right? And it's also a year where everybody, that's me, you, all of us, this is a year of, it's a year of karma, And you have to understand that karma is not necessarily a bad thing, because you can get good karma just like you get bad karma, right? But it's the year of karma. So whatever you were doing all of 2023, you know what I'm saying, whatever seeds you were sowing, whatever you were putting in the ground of the atmosphere, whatever thoughts you focused your time on, or whatever, all of that stuff will begin to manifest in your life in this year. So with a lot of us, our reality and the reality that is about to reveal itself in our lives, a lot of that fruit will show what kind of trees and what kind of stuff we were planting in 2020, in 2021, 2022, 2023. Because all of that stuff is about to be revealed in this 8th year, right? Whatever decisions you were making, all of that kind of stuff. But this is the download I got, and this is how it's personal. Wednesday of last week, somebody who is a part of my life, somebody who is a part of my personal life, or whatever, had a decision to make, right? They had a decision to make. They were faced with a decision. And they made their decision, right? Just like they had the right to do. Because just like I always say in my videos, we all have the right to make a decision. That's the thing that most people are going to have to begin to realize. And you have to if you want to change your reality. If you are in a situation, if you live in a reality that you don't like or that you don't want, you are going to have to understand that the first step is you have got to take responsibility for every decision that you have made, every thought that you have thought, every word that you have spoken, every action, every deed that you have put out there. You have got to take responsibility, because your reality simply reflects your thoughts, your decisions, your actions, your words, your feelings and emotions. Right? So anyway, this person had a decision to make. They made their decision based on free will, like they have every right to do. But then this person approached me and put me in a position to make a decision. Right? And like them, I made the decision that I needed to make, the decision that I felt was best for me. You understand what I'm saying? And yes, a lot of my decision was based on the decision that they had made prior to coming to me and put me in a position where I had to make a decision, right? So I made my decision, right? And it was while contemplating on that decision, it was while understanding certain things about that decision, it was while understanding the reason why that decision had to be made the way it was made, and why it had to be made that way at this particular time. All of that brought me to the place where I received the download. And this is the download, and this has a lot to do with we just had a lunar eclipse on March the 25th. A lunar eclipse is when the moon covers the sun, I believe. Or is it when the sun covers the moon? I can't remember. But we just had a lunar eclipse on March the 25th, right? And it was some strange stuff that happened to me around 2 or 3 o'clock that morning, the morning of March the 25th. And because I wasn't thinking about the lunar eclipse, you understand what I'm saying? And nobody has done a whole lot of commentary and a whole lot of talking on the lunar eclipse. Most people are focusing on the solar eclipse that's meant to come April the 8th. Well, I knew about the lunar eclipse, but I hadn't put a whole lot of thought in it. But I wasn't allowed to sleep from March 24th going into March 25th, because the universe was talking to me and showing me some things and putting some pieces of the puzzle together and all of that. Well, anyway, this is the download. And like I said, this has a lot to do with the April 8th American solar eclipse that's coming up, right? And it has a lot to do with the energy that was released on this lunar eclipse, which was March the 25th. And that energy is leading into the energy of the solar eclipse that's coming April the 8th. And will still be there days after the eclipse that's coming for April the 8th. So this download has a whole lot to do with this new energy that we're in. This new energy that has already been released and is going to be even more potent and more powerful the closer we get to the 8th on the 8th, and then, maybe just 2 or 3 days after the 8th. Okay? Now, remember, I told you I was faced with a decision right before the eclipse. This person in my life made their decision. 2 days after they made their decision, they put me in a position where I had to make a decision. And then 2 days after I made my decision, boom, we have the lunar eclipse on March the 25th, right? So, this is the download. The download is, and you have to understand this, you have to take this no matter which direction it is, whether it's good, whether it's the right good, or whether it's the bad left, right? Okay. A lot of us ask, why aren't we seeing anything? Why aren't we getting our manifestations? Why aren't things just showing up in our reality? Maybe 1 or 2 days after we start doing this or we start doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Or a month or two and we still don't see anything, and we think, okay, well, this don't work, or I must be doing it wrong, or whatever, because nothing is showing up. And we wonder why we have to go through some of the things that we go through, some of the tests, and some of the struggles and the trials and the tribulations and all this kind of stuff we have to go through, especially when we choose the spiritual path, especially when we choose the path of self-discovery and the path of healing, right? This is the information I got. Whether you choose the path of darkness or whether you choose the path of light. Because there are people, understand me, there are people who have deliberately, consciously, intentionally chosen the road of darkness. There are people that choose to remain low vibrational. There are people that choose to remain in that low vibrational state. There are people that choose to continue to do low vibrational things and put out low vibrational deeds and low vibrational words and low vibrational thoughts and emotions and all that. There are people that actually choose that road. Okay? But whether you choose that road or whether you choose the road of light, right? And I guarantee you, if you choose the road of light, things are going to be a whole lot harder for you, a little bit more difficult, right? But this is what the universe relayed to me. The reason why there are times when it looks like nothing that you want, nothing that you're speaking on, nothing that you're trying to manifest is coming into your reality, is because a lot of times source, whether you want to call it God, whether you want to call it the universe, whether you want to call it angels, spiritual guides, or whatever, that power that is within you, right? That God power that is within you. A lot of times that power, that source, will test you, will try you, will cause certain things to pop up in your road on this journey and everything. And the reason why is because source, the universe, is making sure that you are really on the road that you have chosen for yourself. Meaning, you're not on this road because somebody pressured you in getting on this road. You're not on this road because you are unhealed and you feel like this is the only road that you can travel, or this is the road that you deserve to travel. You're not on this road because you don't realize or you don't know that you have options and that there are other paths that you can travel. The universe is going to be sure and is going to make sure that you are sure that you are really on the road that you have chosen for yourself. That's the reason why while you're on this road, I don't care whether it's the bad road or the good road. I don't care if it's the road to darkness or the road to light or whatever. While you are on this road, there will be people that will come to you to try to convince you, you understand, to switch up roads, or to try to convince you that, you're really not taking the path that you really want to take, or they'll try to offer you something to get you off of this road and get you on this path or whatever. There are circumstances and events that will take place in your life to challenge and to test whether or not you are really committed to the road that you have chosen. And whether or not this is the road that you have chosen out of your free will. A lot of times the universe will come in and move certain people and certain things and certain places out of your life. Why? Because those things, those people, those places have had too much influence on you, and the universe wants to be sure, and the universe wants you to be sure that you are on this road because this is what you chose, and not because of the influence that maybe certain people or certain places or certain things have had over you. The universe will send people like me and other people in the healing community and other people in the spiritual community and other people in the shadow work community or whatever, will send us to give you certain information, to give you certain insight, so that you will understand that there are other roads that you can choose if that's what you want to do. We will let you know that at the end of the day, you are responsible. We will let you know that at the end of the day, you have a choice. You do have options. When you're on that path of light, that's the reason why it seems like you experience more trouble. It seems like you experience more struggle or whatever. That's because the universe is tempting you and testing you to make sure that you are committed to this road that you are on. You are committed to the things that you say you want. You are committed to that life that you say you want to create for yourself and your family or whoever. Same thing when you're on that path of darkness. The universe will send people into your life to try to offer you some light and try to let you know that there is another path that you can take. You don't have to stay on this road if you don't want to. There will be things that will happen to you, you understand what I'm saying, to give you a clue, to give you a glimpse of what's waiting for you down the road if you stay on this road, just so the universe can see and you can see that, yeah, this is the path I'm committed to. It may be a path of darkness. It may be a path that's going to lead me to destruction, but this is the path that I choose. But this is the key. The time of testing is over. Let that sink in. The time for testing from source, from the universe, from God, from whatever you want to call it, that time of testing you, that time of testing to be sure that you are really on the road that you have chosen for yourself. And you are really committed to staying on this road, and you are really ready to receive all that this road has to offer you. That time of testing is over. And some of you, just like me, and just like that person that I was talking about that was in my life, maybe not all of us, because it all happens to different people at different times, but because we've got this eclipse coming up, and because we just went through this lunar eclipse on March the 25th, a lot of you may have experienced what I experienced. And that is being faced with a choice. Being tested, being faced with a decision to have to make. And this is the thing. The decision that I had to make was, okay, you can either stay right where you are, you understand what I'm saying, and hold on to these things that you can already see, these things that you already know exist, these things that all you got to do is reach out your hand and they right there. Or you can refuse those things, reject those things, you understand what I'm saying, and continue to hold on and continue to stay on this road towards the new. Those new things have not materialized in your life yet. You cannot see them in your reality yet. You are not experiencing them in your reality yet. You just know they're out there somewhere. But this is the path that you said you wanted. This is the road that you said you wanted. You said you wanted all this new stuff, all these new experiences, all these new opportunities and all this kind of stuff to come into your life. So you have a choice to make. You can either hold on to what you already can see, what you already know is there, or you can choose to reject that and stay on this road that's going to lead you to these new things. Well, that's what I chose to do, I chose to release the past and to not hold tightly to the things that are already here, the things that have already manifested, because I know about those things and I know what those things will eventually bring me to. So I refused those things and I said, okay, this is the road that I'm committed to. I'm committed to this new road that I'm creating. I'm committed to this new life and this new reality that I'm creating for myself. I'm committed to these new experiences and these new opportunities that are on the horizon. Even if I can't see them with my natural eyes just yet. Even if I can't experience them in my natural environment yet, this is what I'm committed to. So this is the road that I'm staying on. And like I said, the download that I got was, okay, then the testing is over. Understand, people, the period of testing is over. The period of the universe, source, God, whatever, standing between you and whatever it is on this road that's waiting for you, that's over. You have now shown the universe as well as yourself that yes, whatever road you may be on, I'm committed to this road. This is the path that I have chosen for myself and I'm not moving. So now the universe is saying to you, I'm no longer standing in the way of you receiving everything that you're meant to get on this road that you have chosen for yourself. Now, for those of you who have not been faced with that decision yet, understand that decision is coming, and it's coming in quickly. And it's going to be that final decision. And this may be the thing that you're being offered, or the decision that you're having to make might be for something that you used to want in the past. It might be for something that you thought you wanted. And now that's being offered to you. So here, do you want this or do you want to stay on this road to get this new stuff that you're trying to create, this new stuff that you're manifesting into your life? But if that decision has not come up for you yet, believe me, that decision is coming, and it's coming quickly. And after you make that decision, understand that that is going to be the decision that solidifies and confirms once and for all that you are on the path that you have chosen for yourself. And there will be no more blockages. There will be no more interference. There will be no more anything from, like I said, whatever you want to call it, source, God, the universe, angels, whatever, blocking you or stopping you or standing in the way of you getting whatever it is that is on that road waiting for you. Now, for those of you who have chosen the path of light, for those of you who have chosen the path of creating this wonderful, beautiful life full of love and light and peace and harmony and joy and abundance and all of that, you understand? That's a good thing. That means whatever that choice was that you made, it solidified. It confirmed that, yes, this is the road that I want to be on. And I'm not moving. So all those good things, all those blessed things, all those wonderful things that you have been creating for yourself on this road, now you will have complete and total access to them. But it's the same for these folks over here on this road of darkness. Because you have been given ample opportunity to get off the road of darkness and get on the road of light. You have been given ample opportunity to rethink your decision, to rethink the choice that you have made. But whatever that last choice was that you made, that was the choice that solidified and confirmed to the universe that, yeah, you were right where you want to be. So all those things on this dark road, because the universe may have been blocking you from seeing certain things, blocking you from experiencing certain things on this road of darkness. But now that you have confirmed and solidified that this road is your choice, you made it of your own free will, the universe, God, source, whatever, is moving out of the way and giving you access to all of those things. Or in better terms, giving all of those things access to you. Now you may already, no matter what road you chose, you may already be experiencing certain glimpses, certain winks, what they call in the spiritual community synchronicities or whatever. You may already be experiencing the certain things. You may already be experiencing a shift in your energy or a disturbance in your force or whatever the case may be. But after April the 8th, that is when all of these things, like I said, whether it's the good road or the bad road, that is when all of these things will have absolute, complete, and total 100% access to you. So this is my warning for anybody who's on that road of darkness, that road that usually leads to destruction or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Please, for the last time, before all of this stuff hits in the next week or two, please reconsider your decision. Please reconsider your decision to stay on this path of darkness, to stay on this path of destruction. And see if you can't find your way over here to the light. Because with a lot of people in high places, that used to be in high places, that we see being exposed right now, what you have to understand is, just like everybody else, those people were given a choice. They were given a choice to stay on that road, that dark road, that road of destruction, that road of deviancy or whatever. They were all given a choice to come off of that road and get over here on the road of light. So yes, a lot of them are experiencing what a lot of people call karma, but it's not anything that they didn't create for themselves. It's not anything that they didn't create for themselves, and a lot of it could have been avoided by them had they chosen another road earlier on. But see, in this 8th year, what happens to you, what happens around you, what you create in your reality, and that is being revealed, it's going to show and to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt what road you chose. The fruit is about to show what tree you planted. Because you could have been lying to people and telling people that you planted an orange tree, and now all of a sudden all people can see in your life is apples. So the fruit is going to expose, or the truth is going to reveal exactly what tree you planted. That's all exposure is. All exposure is the fruit of the tree that you planted. It's the produce from whatever you planted. And because no matter what came in your life, no matter what you heard, no matter what you saw, no matter what was said to you, no matter what was done to you or done in front of you, or no matter what you saw happening to other people, you decided that no matter what, you were going to stay on that road. So this exposure is just simply the fruit from the tree that you planted is now being seen by everybody. So now there can be no doubt as to what kind of tree you actually planted, because the fruit is showing up. And like I said, that's for the negative and for the positive. Now we might hear a whole lot more about the negative exposure, the negative revelations, but there are people out there who have sown very, very good seed. And nobody paid them attention. Nobody paid any attention to them. Nobody gave them any credit. No, they were never seen. They were never heard. Well, even those people, their fruit that confirms what type of tree they planted is about to be exposed. So while we see some people falling, we're going to see other people rising. Why? Because their fruit from their trees is also being exposed. So it's not like the universe is conspiring against anybody. It's not like it's not like no secret organization or no conspiracy is happening to everybody. It's just that you are in a year where things are exposed. You are a year where the light is being shined in dark places. And sometimes when that light is shined in dark places, you see dark, evil, bad things. But sometimes when that light is shined in dark places, you see things that have been overlooked. Things that should have been elevated. Things that should have been uplifted. Things that should have been praised. So the exposure in this year is simply going to expose with your fruit what kind of fruit trees you actually been planting. So that was the download. The download is simply for you to understand that all the testing, all the things that have happened to you and were happening to you on these different roads and all of that was just the universe making sure that you were on the road that you actually chose for yourself. And giving you the opportunity to switch up if you weren't sure, or to switch up if you saw certain things, or whatever the case may be. But for most of us, all of us, you understand that? Maybe not all, but most of us, the rubber is now about to meet the road. Because we have confirmed and solidified that we are on the paths that we have chosen for ourselves. So no matter what that path may hold for you, whether it be good or whether it be bad, after April the 8th, all of that stuff is going to have complete and total access to you. Again, there will be nothing or anybody standing in the way of you receiving the stuff that you say you wanted on that road, because you have now proven to the universe that yes, I am on the road that I have chosen for myself. So for anybody who ain't 100% sure that you are on the road that you chose for yourself, and that you are 100% ready for what all that this road has to offer you, for anybody that's not sure, you need to be doing some reflecting, and you need to be figuring out how to change the road that you want. Because you only have a short window now to make any changes. April 8th is rushing towards us. You only have a short, very, very small window to make any changes about the path that you want. So all I'm saying is, just make sure, each and every one of us, just make sure that you are really on the path that you want to be on, and that you really want to manifest in your life all that this road has to offer you. Because nothing else is standing in the way. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Just make sure, because the testing period is over, the trying period is over. Testing you to make sure, trying you to make sure, sending people into your life to make sure, sending events and circumstances in your life to make sure, all of that's over now. The universe has done all of that that's going to be done. So if you ain't sure yourself, you need to be doing some quick self-reflecting, and you need to be figuring out how to switch up the road that you want. Because like I said, after April the 8th, all the stuff that road has prepared for you, all of that stuff will have complete and total access to you. So just make sure you falling on the right side of karma. All right, you guys. Y'all be blessed. I love you. Continue to heal. Continue to learn yourself. Continue to do your shadow work. And just make sure that you are on the path that you really want to be on. Y'all be blessed.